era nga nga tunoonya ennyumba mu Swangz lyo nga tugifuna yaliko garage, but because funds are a bit limited to straight away set up in the garage, I put the equipment in my room. Get on with recording. Karaga tambula, did some good songs in there. But because ngawe nagambye zinali nkola bya kinyuma.
Awusiwe mwakolera bingiri.
The bingiri. No, bingiri was much later actually. Bingiri was yeah.
Can you
songs
recall
like
the first song you did with the new equipment?
There's so many, but those that stand out for me, kati Mose ina kaimba kayimbanga ku Blue Africa. Bana ngeranga nali na kaimba kano ja recording abisika Lydian Kayadam. Yeah, that was done in my bedroom. Then the songs we did as a group, Feelings, Namuli Mutikita. And I wrote that song. I got it. That's another thing.
Welcome, karibuni, tusanyuse nnyo okubeera nammwe. Edward Sendi gemanya gange, program Baliwa. Purpose ya program eno, it's to share insights of people who have done tremendously well over the years, of people who have contributed not only in art, but in also other fields. Naye nga baddayoko emabegako at least myaka 3 minimum, so that abaliwo olwaleero simanya millennials, simanya tuli bito, Generation Z, Gen Z, basobole okubeera nti they can pick a leaf from what some of these people have done. And also the main underlying factor, abantu baffe bangi abaliwo olwaleero basuubira nti you start singing in January, in December same year oteeka okuba nga oguze kawundo. To the contrary, abantu abamu bakuba ne hit n'amala emyaka 10 ng'akyali mu hustle, ekintu tekinnakwatayo. Some actually fell off the wagon nga bakyali mu struggle. Others stayed on and made it big. But njagala nnyo omuntu gw'atulaba, abantu bano betuleeta ku program ya Baliwa, pick out something to learn from them. Ne bwe kibanga tekiri nti toli muyimbi, oyinza okuba ng'oli musawo, but you can pick out something which can be very impactful to your career. Thank you. Sunday ewedde twali ne Benon, era njagala kusooka kumwebaza on camera okukkiriza okubeera nti atuuleko naffe. He's a very busy person. He's running sikyogera lwakuba waali, but abalabi baffe mukimanya, I've said this before. He's part of the team that runs the only fully fledged record label we have in the country. So it's no small feat. Record label n'abayimbi mukaaga, am I right?
For now.
Mukaaga.
Okay,
Mukaaga musanvu.
Waliwo mutanamanya
naye nga mukyayongera.
So
katugamba abaliwo kale.
Okay.
The record label running abayimbi mukaaga. That is not a small thing, and we are very honored and proud to have him in our midst. Kupano era tuline muganda wange Jenkins Mukasa hot balala like pepper.
Yes, sir.
Never play with fire because fire burns. Sajja
tokyabye.
Munai. Omuntu omuwafuledifye nga wali kubate sawa yona when he puts the foot wrong you crush it. So naye last Sunday we twakoma twali twogera ne Benon nga tuli ku issue ya music production. Yali avudde mu good enough nga afunye omulimu, but at the same time he had a singing career ne partner we Vampino. So here you are ogenze Europe tour BNC Satu. At 2 weeks later another invitation comes in kugenda America.
So maybe something I didn't mention kutuwa eyo nafuna omukisa waliwo omwami actually ye tata wa Sezara tata wa mchala wa Vampos
Tata wa Vampos
Sezara. I think those are my wetwanyumya ne mugamba nkola mu studio kibichi. He took me to a music store.
Yali abeera Sweden.
Yali abeera Sweden. Obimanyi ebyebweru okola show the weekend kakati mwina okulida week number for another
weekend.
Yeah.
Sure.
So kati you have a lot of downtime. So bambi antwalako mu dduuka eritunda ebyuma bya studio. Omwami oyo ya kyobulaba nti wotambula tosigala kyekimu. Because back in the days otunulire oyingira studio n'ogamba n'ebintu era byabana ababeera ebweru okuba batambula. So ndaba ebintu gamba wait a minute nga ne sente nzirina kuba tewakubye show kitegeera olaba studio monitors n'olaba mixers no. So awo wenfuna
inspiration.
Yeah, which means this thing that I'm struggling with to be able to do my own music and also record wherever I want to record, because like at that time I'm friends with a lot of artists. Naye ngera bwe bamanyi wali kufena tomala gesabikizaawo ositegeera wali so
nate mbwega kuyambako abantu abamu
sina kuyamba but tukikube ositegeera byakunyumirwa. I really didn't have any business sense of nali nja kunyumira buno. So we come back. I fall into that other predicament of there's an opportunity to travel to the United States. So I tell Steve about it. But I guess this is it. Naye kyogenda okumukolera ngenda kufuna omuntu you train him and then
naye yamanya ntasobola kusitookinga ku ky'America.
I mean buli omu kyali kirooto okugenda America. So nga baleeta Alex Muhanji comedy store fresh from Barara
from Rubaya.
Mwaka chogo
2007.
Wow.
2007. mulagalagamu awo this is how we record yali akozesa software mulala cool edit but the principles are the same era omwami oyo mukomendinga nnyo kuba nakikuba n'okukikuba ebirala okitegeera so I go to the States the plan
osigalayo
no njayagala kivuga nga plan yakola kitandika studio yange.
You never had a feeling like you want to stay there?
None whatsoever. Anti kakati wano ngokyalina hope nti echa music ngenda
kigenda kwabika in a minute.
Yeah, if I can have my own studio that means I can record whenever I want. I can do as many songs I can osegera. So that was the plan, and luckily enough nga omusala bali batandise okuwongezamuko akasente kaaliwo era banange Steve oyo musajja mmekete. Yeah, I was really getting good money. So yeah, I go to the States.
Una conversion.
Yeah, una conversion tujikuba ngenda nkyalirako bro wange yali oli
after
so
like
finally,
10 years.
Yeah, finally.
Yali agamba ogende.
Emitwalo abiri tewali.
Oyo second born, first born yali agamba ojja kujja after birth.
First yali abeera eri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kati yakugamba ndi olagawa.
Second born.
Gwe wasanga yate ku luno.
Nedda edda oye omukulu yali ampise originally nga mvudde mu ssomero.
Gwe wasangayo.
In fact, unfortunately we lost him.
I remember.
Yeah, but kati ate oyo yateeka ettaffaali ddene nnyo kati kyali so funny nti so ngenda okumukyalira on our way from the airport nga already plan zanyumye kakati nayogedde ne waliwo omusajja wange awo tajja kukaluubiriza ojja kukola waawo ajja twakiriziganya ajja kuwa $600 nga byanyumya bya mulimu kakati
yakusigala wali ogenda mumenya omutima
tufudde era sebo ne tugendayo kaali ka dina nga boss ali awo mu Israel but you speak good English. What were you doing back in Uganda? And musician. Now you're going to be working in my kitchen. In fact, one of the boys in the kitchen is from Kenya. Go say hello.
No, how
is it here? It's not so bad. On a not so busy day, you can wash like 500 plates, 600. A busy day, it can get up to 1,000. Zatagala koza soani yange waka.
Amkosa mukono badi shosha.
Kama soani wabawo sinki kiba kinene
amazzi ga kino kibundi ky'opuuli
ng'okiraba wali
ya mukono obudayinazo bumukuba mukono
ne bagamba waliwo ka interview koolina okukola food handlers test baka test bakaali ka $100 naye at that time bro wange yali tazirina n'agamba kati next week ojja kukola ka test kano ekavayo bwe kati ng'otandi nga nfudde kati naku ziba zigenda awo Vampos n'akuba essimu. Vampos yali elle gwe mpanzeyo wano show waliwo show MD atwetaaga in fact sheyo twali ffe ne Bobby Wine ne bampeereza ticket
n'ogamba mukulu wo kati
bro ne mugamba omanyi kankomewo kansooke waliyo show nga bagenda tuwayo $8 nengenda LA so
yali abeera
Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay.
State y'abazungu nnyo. but very beautiful place. But then mu time eyo ate nga already natandise okugulayo ku byuma, nali nagula monitors ne mixer ng'ebyuma weebiri naye nga ezitawera ze za computer gye njagala iMac. Kati actually eventually namuliiramu nti omanyi plan yange kukola kutandika studio. Okay, no problem. Naye ne mugamba nti eza computer zikyabulako biki. In fact one morning nga shewedde nga nzizeeyo one morning nagamba tugende tugule computer eyo. So nzika twasuka ne tugenda mu bank naye ne tulwawo. Kati nze ojjukira obeera okyalimu obuto oli ne mukuluwo tomanyi kigenda mu maaso, but I learned later on that bali bagenze kwewola sente kuba twagenda ne mukyala we at the time. So sente ezo beewola neewole from the bank, got the computer. I was over the moon. I could not wait to come back home.
He went to the bank to borrow money
for that computer,
to help you buy a computer to fulfill your dream. Wow.
Naye ate saamanyi era naye teyashingamba nti atugenda zeewola ositegeera. Era teyakitwala bubi mbuno kale mbadde nfulidde omulimu biki no.
Watching 500 on a not so busy day.
Kati awo ate naye banange munzikiriza nyumyamuko ka story kano okukomawo n'ebintu ebyo yali miracle kubanga. So that was my second trip. Naye trip eyasooka twali group, flight mulinya eya Sweden. Vampos, nze, Eddy, Pato, Red Banton, muli bataano mutambula wamu. Kati ne America jukira muva mu byayuna byomwadda bibye kweyiya. Kati nina ebyuma siina majja nze buli kasente ke nayina konna nakagula mu byuma. Ositegeera ebyuma nga biri overweight naye nga siina sente. I don't even know how those things work. Ositegeera nti ojja kusasula. So ekyanyamba the local flight nga nva nali nina mukwano gwange gwenkyalidde e Minnesota. In fact
olwenguguyo otambula nayo buli wodda.
Nagende wabro nekimayo bukimi nga ne wa mukwano gwange yali asiiba waka, so we could hang out. In fact nga there's even a week because we spent like 3 months in the US. So beera awo tolina nnyo byokola ne wa bro wange zibowa Zambia nga aba akyapa. So nengende Minnesota nagenda nembitumyayo butumya nenga eno gye naava kuba ono nga nsiiba naye tuzunga nayita nagulira Vampos ticket from LA. We hung out. So kati gye nava, so the local flight from there to JFK okulinya Emirates and data wemanyi omukazi wangambira kino emigugu egizito wakiti nga ogenda kufuna obuzibu. Naye kirungi omukazi yali very kind enough. Yangamba oba bweyakebera passport yange nga ndi muna Uganda natandika okwogera oluswahili oli broken. Jambo my husband is from Tanzania. Kati okuteekayo engugu wali nga talina ngeri jajja kunyigira. Nalina kiddafo bag nga kinene kirenga mmeeze, mulimu keyboard, mulimu mixer, mulimu ki, then case, mulimu emizindaalo. Kuganga ne ongamba kendeezaako kikyengenda okendeeza ate nga sina sente. Kati ne kinyamba nti flight eyo yali delayed by about 2 hours. So when I reached JFK nga bayita La Scolia Emirates tuleete
Entebbe.
Entebbe. So ntuuka wali disorganized, ndi confused. Bangamba bugambe, leave your things here. So ekyo kyanyamba nti bakujja in time ne bateekako emigugu.
The delay was a blessing in disguise.
Oyo Mukama
yakikola n'agamba bwelinda wano.
Kati naye nga yo computer sigita kuba yo ya bbeeyi n'agula yokweyiya. Omanyi zino bags zino ezifolding nga ze bateekamu essuuti.
Suit carrier.
Yeah. Era nga njekwasa bwe nti ngezitowa naye nga njekwasiza ng'olugalo nti baleme kunteekako mbeera. Naye ntuuka mu nnyonyi zenna tuyenye pamposi nga amaye ennyonyi yandese kuba ye yali ava ele nga tuli ku nnyonyi emu egina okundaba. Munaye nga tujja ebyuma kati nga neeraliikira naye nga bano baŋŋambye ebintu tibireke wano. But good enough, munaye ebintu byatuuka bulungi tebansumbuwa. Nga tutandika kunoonya nnyumba wakuteeka ki.
Where were you staying by then?
Nali era twali twavaayo, nali navaayo dda naye nali mbeera ku Salama okwo. Actually, because nali mbeera on the lower side ya Salama, kati nga bagayi bayitayo mu Nkere, kati bavamposa babeera waggulu ye Kiwundo. Okisegeera ebyo nga ekiro nga bikaaba engeri ndowooza Swangz zaali balayika babizimbazimbako dda
balinda ennema.
So era nga tunoonya ennyumba mu Swangalyo nga tugifuna, yaliko garage, but because funds are a bit limited to straight away set up in the garage, I put the equipment in my room, get them with recording. The raga tambula, did some good songs in there, but because ngawe nagamizi nali nkola bya kinyuma.
Awusiwe mwakolera bingiri.
The Bingiri. No, Bingiri was much later actually. Bingiri was yeah.
Can you
songs
recall
like
the first song you did with the new equipment?
There's so many, but those that stand out for me. Kati Mose alina akayimba ke yayimbanga ku Blue Africa. Bannange era nga nali namugana akayimba kano njagala nkarecording abisika Lydian keyaddamu. Yeah, that was done in my bedroom. Then the songs we did as a group, Feelings, namuli muchikita.
And
I wrote that song. I got it. That's another day. That's a story for another day. Desire. There was a group called Chili Girls. Aziz. Yeah. Then when we moved to the garage, Blue 3, where you are. That's up to now, it's still one of my favorite studio sessions because that song focused like 30 minutes.
Where you are?
Yeah.
Steve yabakkiriza okuvaayo okukolera ewuwo.
Yeah, so at that time Bali with Ali, because it's Ali by called me.
Bali bamaze okugenda ewa Ali.
Yeah, and I needed to do a couple of tracks for the girl. But also a lot of things were very organic because the environment yari more like a hangout place. So
Nothing formal, really.
Yes, nothing formal, and maybe wesanganga nacho kyaleetawo nnyo the reason why I struggled financially. Nti wekanganga you've produced a song that's all over the place, but you're struggling to pay rent. So
The fame didn't bring the money.
no, and I see this a lot mu bantu baffe. And then later on netutandika okuzimba omutima kala awo nze namukolera kana akayimba.
Omwana omulaba.
But it's and I'm not sagala kuteeka mbeera yonna ku muntu, but it's surely sagala nnyo okublaming abayimbi bano, because oluusi wetubanga tewabaddewo ntegeeragana from the start nti kyali wange ngenda kukolera kana akayimba njagala emitwalo 5, njagala tukole split sheet, nja kafunangako osetegera. So ebintu baabeeramu bya kiblood. Mwana nkubirayo ekigoma ng'ojja nga nkikuba, kati sina ngeri gye nja kugamba nti mwana nakyusa obulamu bwo. Okitegera. So I get lucky.
Okuva Ikiwundo.
Okudda Muyenga. So 2009, I get. I used to know this gentleman called Julius because yari running a buzz, which was a successful youth magazine. It was very popular in the high school. So
Buzz Awards.
nga ne Buzz Awards zitandise nga n'obuvulu mu ssomero, and would get really money. So his business was very successful. I think where he picks interest in me, and I've heard him tell this story, but I feel like, you know, what details the vocabulary with time, but in the moments then took it up very vividly. So I get a call to bid waliwo NGO bali bagita ye oba ekyaliyo youth empowerment something
YEA.
yes
YEAH.
yes that they want to do a song nga oluyimba lwogera ku true manhood, omusajja omutuufu, talina kuba violent nga kero kiri. Kati it's my first time okuwulira ebintu nga bino, BD ate mukole musubmitting naye twetaaga details zammwe, company
details, certificate of registration,
olusuku nateekayo tugende,
birth certificate,
tax clearance, nga mpulira nga Lufalansa. Emisinde nga nzirukira wa Julius. Ngagamba kino tujja kikuba. Ngakola proposal. Ndaba sente zaataddeko. Tuluyimba ndukolera emitwalo 225 omusajja atadde zi miliyoni kuliko zi zero nyingi nozibala
kiremesa
zezo naye nga tufuna ddiiro
oba kuba weka wali otekayo ekyabiri kyo
wakina ne bagambye ekyataano. So munaye nga tuteeka just to produce a song, and actually I bought my first car from that deal. So I suspect that that's when he knew that much as we not really focus, but he knew that sina muka business
acumen konna,
yeah.
Much as we are
Because now,
talented.
yeah, whenever we would interact, he would ask me questions like, business sustainability yo chicho chikolerawo okulaba nti, you know.
tewali nnyo kyama
Agamba kubanga
ensi mukama katonda yekaya
agamba mu gundi field gye mulimu time egenda kutuuka nga waliwo producer abalala naye how are you going to survive? So he would ask me very tough questions that I didn't have answers to. Then so he proposed, let's partner to and at that time naye kugamba kuva dda ayagala nnyo omuziki. In fact nsooka omumeeting nga waboy awo ng'ajja okusala music. Jjukira yali abatakima Julius yali dancer.
yali dance major
Era nga akulira waliwo dance group awo yali nyambi erabidde Eclipse. Yeah. So he had that background in him. So, you know,
Music was his thing.
Yeah,
really.
he was very, very passionate about music. So netukwatagana nambulira how we can not just partner, but how we can make money. Because twali ffenna tukimanyi nti no, it's difficult to rely on artists. Nti gundi azze okukola kayimba ajja kusasula. My biggest challenge at that time is abaali tebamanyi kuyimba nga be balina ssente. Abaali bamanyi nga naawe owulira oyagala omukolere kuba naye ng'ate abatalina. Yeah, so Kanakama omanyi what we can do. Let's target recording radio commercials. And then when that starts giving us money, we dictate on who we want to work with, and then have an understanding, operate as a record label with the people that we take on to work with. That way, chiba slow okuza, but you know, obojja kifunamu nti okay, nkolera akayimba naye tujja kafunamu ffenna in the long run. From the money, yes, from the money that we make from the advertisers, yeah, we invest in the music. And you know, nekitandika mpola mpola, you know, it was my first time okuwiranga things like the business projections. Okay, we might make what call ABCD. We can easily bring in 60 million in the first quarter, and then second quarter we can. But anyway, mzenga
kutula kubiri.
Yeah, omanyi oberamu ne kanoka bakaita founders syndrome. Ekintu kyange kale kyo kiba
Tebera birandize kino kyenjagala.
Era kyenjagala kasatu banga, you know. But with time, otandika okulaba nga it's just yeah. So 2009, I think late 2009 is when we partner and move the business to Muyenga. We structure it. We get systems.
You broke very many. You betrayed. You didn't break. You betrayed very many people. I want you to
Betrayed.
Yes, I want you to
Your decision.
Your decision affected many people because they had been accustomed to the free studio. Some felt kintu kyabwe
Entitlement.
Waliwo entitlement, bantu bali waka mukeera kutuula
Mujaguze na board 7 n'otuula.
n'otuula
Omukubo.
naye yajagona ya Bond 7.
Anti ye kasita
So how did you break the news? I would really love, because why I need the inner details of this moment. I'm sure I would them intro yanginga nyonyola. We love people to pick a leaf from what we say here. Abantu bangi balina businesses ze balimu. Etandika. Nga nadala businesses are passion. Nga jangu tujire.
Yeah.
Mukasa tujire. Nemujira. Then at a certain point mwagala oba omu ayagala ekintu ekirinyisa level. Usually wabeerawo no resistance and resistance to change, and abantu abamu bangi, it's human. So many people fear the unknown. So njagala ku drawing I want to use your story for anyone in a similar situation to pick a leaf, or bona amalo kinyumya osanga wanaabawo anaakirabirako naga nti kitegeeza nange wano kyendimu sobola okukola nga baggayi bano bwe baako. Because let's drop names. You had Vampino, you had Michael Ross, you had James B, you had
Nicky Nora,
Viboyo. So it was a very difficult time. Also sagala ntude wano mbalimbe nti nno what Swangz is right now. Nali bwekityo wenakibala biki no
tolina kasuku ennaku zinagamba mbu obulamu bulinga bwe yabupulani
wenabubala
abanaku beebase.
No, so era if I had the opportunity to handling transition here, maybe I would have done it better. But then also kizibu nnyo okubeera ne experience eyo oba n'obumanyirivu to handle that nga tetokiyiseemu. Do I make sense? So true, it felt like tubadde muki ate bivuddewo kadate ebintu bya office. If you want to record, you go through someone to book a session. That change is very difficult.
Ate ng'olekula kawungezi bwe bakyali bwe buddayo n'obeera nabo.
Waliwo okukeera not really bakyali bangi and I respect them for the fact that they sat me down. Twalina meeting enzibu eyo
embeera ng'enyigiriza kuba bwe wakyusa
yali enzibu nnyo.
bakyali bakuyita, they called you in.
It was a very difficult sit down.
Please, Benon.
No, unfortunately,
I don't want the details.
Yeah.
I don't want the details. But I know Nkumanyi ng'omuntu ali very humble and calm and soft. But I want you to give me as much information as you can, with respect to your friends, okay? Just for people to learn how to go over this. Abasajja tewaliwo okunaza ku munyaawo nga abasajja bakuyise bakunyonyola embeera gye bayisibwamu nga bazze okulaba.
No, I think kiva mu obutabawo clarity na, you know,
from the start.
Because waliwo ekyo ekintu ekiyingirawo let's say see one hour all the time. So I
Emotoka yange
naturally,
ovuga mu emotoka y'ovuga
yes. So
to an extent
I become
bw'oba
attached to,
ogyetaaga
yes.
gwe nannyini motoka bw'oba ogyetaaga kind of ate oginsaba
Yeah.
naye ng'emmotoka ate eyiyo naye olw'okuba tusiiba ffenna
Yeah. So
moment bw'etuuka n'ogitunda
I think it's an African thing. Tewabaawo nnyo clarity mu kintu. And that's what
sure
kituufu, but in a way me I felt it could be better. This is not it. You know, the fact that still struggling financially, you know, and I'm working so hard, man. Nze nali nkola nnyo that even the first years of Swangz, like the first 5 years, I could never leave the country. Okuddayo America from 2007, naddayo 2017 after 10 years.
wow.
But also kwegamba kyava mu founder syndrome, like you have to be involved with people. Wali kayimba kanyinza kufuluma nga tokawulidde oba tokamixinzeemuko oba ostegera. I felt like, but Julius would tell me, leka abantu bakole ensobi zaabwe, you know, let them learn, you know, just guide. So we need to be very deliberate, draw the line.
Whenever you are starting something.
Yeah.
Now these are insights I want
Yes.
from you.
Draw the line. Ostegera nti kino tutambulira wano. I can be able to do ABCD for you. This I can't. Nina ekintu kye nali simanyi kugamba no.
But you know how to say no now?
Yeah.
You've learned.
If I can't do something for you, I'll tell you.
You don't walk away.
Huh?
But
I'm no longer shy about saying no, and it's because tumalira nnyo abantu obudde. Yeah, nkubirako enkya tulabe. Nenga oli muwanvuya. Ositegeera? I actually learned that from Julius. Nti bw'oba oyagala kwewa emirembe, yiga okugamba no. And then if you can do it, kikole ng'asasuddwa wadde togenda sasula, because wagambye yes. So that, you know, so that being intentional and kwegamba senga mu bakyali bange nali very
straight.
Yeah,
Okay,
not
no,
that
no.
nali mu
Open over to them.
not that nali oba
You were
Anyway.
dodgy.
No,
But
yeah,
had you drawn
Yes,
the
so-
lines from
so-
the start
yeah.
with your friends,
It would have
The-
made the transition
the
very
transition would have been smooth.
easy. Yes.
But because tewaliwo any drawn lines, it made the transition a bit
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, you could say that.
Could you say that
And
transition?
a bit of hatred towards Julius. Not
looked
hate,
at-
but a bit of yeah. I watched Cuts nga I'm brainwashing and omuntu omukulu sebo banfula yungwe. So yeah, some of those things really hurt. Naddala omuntu nga ati imagine ntandise okusala wadi ku ono nga twemanyi ne jjajja wamanyi osegere kifaanana funny. Naddala nga nina kyenjagala okuyisaawo. But anyway, all in all, we're in a good place now. You know, my friends are still my friends. Tuli bakulu, I don't think I can make new friends who level the old friends I have. you know, be bachali bantu. I'm stuck with them. So for life, I was saying be bantu bantu.
How was it? When would you say you drew the curtain on Benon and Vampus? Was it during that transition on the performing duo?
I don't think we've ever. Era sebo obango ina Mukasa ente wanungu yaga Benon and Vampus akasimu nkakuba. Could date eno wodi. Ngatukuba. Yeah, what's so crazy is that like we can be performing, doing something. I saw kumpasig, I saw kuntunulira, nentegera chichayagala tukole.
You were that
right there and then on stage. Yeah.
Sechanzi. No, ngabatandika luyimba. Straight away, Sechanzi n'amanya Matovu agenda kuyita wa. Ye n'ayita. Batandika butanzi luyimba. Lupia, new song.
So it all about when we did the Come Out conversation, I talked to the band. Nemba that pep talk nti Vampus is very spontaneous. We have a very guy double black. They're guys that not like they don't like surprises, but they want to
improvising.
They want to be in the know. Yes. So I told them, please let's just have a good time, because I know my guy. Where anything can happen. Yeah.
So at least expect anything.
Yes, and that's the beauty. That's one thing I miss about performing. Man, you get to have a good time on stage. Yeah.
So you started out Pio nezifuka Pio scanner ebiseera ebyo yaliwo omanyi advertising is struggling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nti funa time ng'oddayo eka saako radio yonna owuliriza obulango. There was a time West Records yatandika 2008 around the same time Swangz yali etandika. Waliwo time nga buli ad break tulina mwakana Swangz ebamunaka. Buli ad break, you can imagine. There was a time nga tukolera UTL, tukolera Warid, tukolera Zain.
Ate Warid yalera
Warid nga bakola waliwo ekintu ekyali very interesting. 6 shillings per second. Airtel nereeta 5. Warid did in like 3 days. Netukola 4. Ochifuna nti MTN was with such and such, and West Records failed to break through such and such. Era MTN ojukolera ate yamala kugenda mu TPW. Naye
not even at Metro.
Metro. Yamala genda ku Metro. And why? Because Metro Alex Bujingo bali bavudde ku Scanner.
Yeah.
So, and we had a very, very good relationship with guys at Scanner. But as you moved on, about Sagala Baba Wanyona, the advertising bit.
But that became the backbone of
because it was making
business.
the money.
Oh, money.
That makes money more than the music.
Yeah.
Nero akubanti music ate abantu baba singa obungi gwe bategeera. Waliyo omuntu ne bw'oyogera nakola kano akalango nze nawandika script ya kano akalango nze nakoyisinga kano people like baba tebaagala kumanya naye oyogera oluyimba olwo oba abantu nkiwa abantu abatulaba bangi abandyagadde okubuuza luyimba luno kiki ekyaliwo luno but just to ask Swangz stabilizing the Galukande close. You are doing the ads. When do you start on musicians? And who was the first musician you sang?
So the very first musician was Rabadaba.
The Ragalova.
Yeah.
Did you sign him really?
Yeah. But mu bitabo byaffe yaliawo record ya time entono with us. Yeah. Yeah. From us nagenda mu Basari. Actually what happened, my brother Rabba atofayo katuchiseyo kino. So we put money together for his first video, Yam Cham. No. Video tried shooting an up Swangz out, Garukande. Chino Chakala. Onye didn't know kufa. So, how we work, how we operate as a label. No, let me not get into that. But so anyway, Charlitao Akagundo government, I think we might not manage to handle Rabadaba. He really badly wanted a car. Let's go and money to yeah, there was money put together for that music video. But I could also understand. Tibambi, there was pressure. Rabba, ya focused within a short period, and when I Lucy, but abantu abayimbi tubatekako nyembera. No one prepares you for that kind of
fame.
Yeah, that fame. It's difficult to contain. It's chiba chizibu kakati nga alabira ddala entambula ate kati ebiseera haba moze bawezo kugamba nga nabo bakikuteeka mu nti eba nange neetagamu akamotoka kusegera. So Julius was like, you know what, ono tetujja musobola tuna ekirala. So yeah.
Did you make the video though?
Yeah, the video was done.
Era
oba very keen ojja kulaba nti that was at Swan.
Challenge yali direction mwali temukwataganye bulungi. His direction, for instance, mwali muli nnyo ku the craft.
Yeah.
Yali nnyo on the branding.
Yeah, no, but also like yali already okututumukanga times. That's why, if you notice, we are very comfortable with
establishing
chizibu nnyo omuntu, and we've been approached by a lot of established artists. Can we work together? Why don't you side me? Osegera already naye chizibu move because
muntu abali ko appearance.
Yeah, already kwegamba kiringa kutandika kumanaginga oba kumaliriza ekizimbe already ekiyimiridde tomanyi kiri ku foundation
tumanyi naki.
So we don't have an issue with starting from the ground. It's always the best approach. I'm not saying kiri kikyamu, but
it's problematic.
A bit difficult to deal with because but also no muntu olina okubanga already oli fan nga n'ekirala eneeyisa kugamba like the visions align ey'omuyimbi then ne eya company nga tukwatagana.
Direction.
Yes. Some people want short-term goals, short-term ostegera. We love long-term things. Yeah, mpola. Kuba kino engeri gye kikufuula very solid. You know, nga tojja kuyuuga.
There's a complaint, or there's a saying that Benon is all over the place. You voice every ad, you MC all the gigs,
But no,
you produce, you do the video, you why won't you burn out?
okay.
Wekalanga akafuluma, Swangz,
So,
it's
ku
Benon.
kyobulango, this is what happens. Ate naawe oli mu field eyo okimanyi. So, client yakubira essimu, twagala demo for this. Kolayo demo.
Osobola kuyita
ng'ogikola.
Mukasa kubanga Mukasa ayagala ssente.
Yeah, right, ayagala kumwocha. So nganje voicingira.
Ngegenda
Ogenda
demo.
okulaba it was approved.
Toddamu.
Osegera.
Yeah, twabadde tukoze demo.
Ayayise osegera. But also oluusi I see people want to be entrepreneurs or bagala kuba be boss, but boy oyina okucapa osegera. So sometimes I find myself in those situations nga nino
It's you who's got to do it.
osegera because
Nze CEO. Nze general manager.
no naye kati oluusi
Naye nga kijjirako
Naye
ki?
waliwo GM.
you know gwagenda okwata ewawunya osegera mulambo gwo. So it's not intentional, but sometimes when I have to step up because you know wabanga tewali any other way nkikola. But also if you've realized I love exploring things. I'm now into film. I love film. Like I love challenges. Njagala nnyo okuyiga. Njagala nnyo okwekuumira mu kuyiga
Okumanya.
n'okumanya naddala mu field yaffe. So yeah,
Circumstances force you
yes,
to be.
and this has happened not just me as an individual but as a company. Wesanganga twatandika intention ya kola muziki, then netwesanga ng'omuziki teguli sustainable. We had to change strategy. Kakati netwesanga nga olina okuyingira obulango. Kakati tukoze obulango ate we are being offered to do commercials, TV commercials.
TVCs.
Yeah, TVCs. I mean, some opportunities show up and you don't want to turn them down.
You can't turn them
Nogamba
down.
I think I can do it. And kwegamba, what do you know connecting other dots mukama zampisizamu? Nolanga kikola sense. Nali namasagali with an act. Nalaba further grinds that directing ostegera. So the transitions were all easy. We now have an academy, but all that came out of that oluso kwata project nene. You need editors, you need cameramen, you need sound recordists. That it tubayina ostegera. Like, okay, you know what? Let's start an academy. We skill these people. So a lot of things, we as a company or as an individual, we might seem to be all over the place, but it's all out of necessity and also not wanting to settle. for less. Kati nakikuba.
Yeah.
Kuba ebintu bikyuka.
You did a film. If I remember well, you even invited us. We came and watched it. It was a really nice short film. But years have gone by.
Yeah.
What's happening?
So, short film, eyo, yadi meant to first as a kuba kuba director wa film. Kikuyamba nnyo okukolayo the project is first you get the experience, naye also the skill on the job, kubanga si kye kintu kye bajja okuyigiriza mu kakati genda directing it. So it was meant to be like more like a soft landing for us to enter the business of film. And yes, we are into it. Naye nakyo si kyangu nga bwe twali tulowooza naddala on the business side of things. Nti, do you just want to do a film and you blow 100 million and you just stamped, oh, nina film eyakabi, and then what? So
what next?
Yes, so
it's a great area.
The infrastructure, one. There are a lot of incredible filmmakers in Uganda. But when you do your film, okay, if Netflix doesn't take it, if Showmax doesn't take it, then what? Tetulina bibanda bya film. Be pushing what it is that the numbers to make sense. But still, it does not mean the Tuchiriko. In fact, there's a feature film that we're going to shoot this year. Last year, waliwo short film that we produced that was directed by one of our editors, very young man, very ambitious. Era yawangula best short film or UCC awards. So tukirimu nnyo ekya film. It's just that tukyalina okwetegereza okwo ati okay, when we fund like it, things have to make sense.
It has to make economic sense.
Yeah, Julius inaka saying kagamba, if it doesn't make economic sense, if it doesn't make money. Ainaka saying kanvudde mu mutwe right now naye akoogera nnyo era nti n'agamba nti newebanga kanisa omanyi nti neweba kanisa weba tekola financial sense, it does not make sense at all.
True.
So everything in life
nali ndabyeko atunda ekkanisa
because at the end of the day we have expenses that have to be taken care of.
Benon, as we wind up, obviously there are what we call business secrets. Being in the same industry, I've burned my fingers, but it's your turn this time round to speak. Are there some instances you can give? This is for the benefit of someone either in the industry or someone joining the industry. We did this, we burnt our fingers. I wouldn't advise you to do it. This is business counsel now. Business counseling. Anything you look at and you say yes, that you can share?
It's impossible to say our business I'm trying to think of one. Okay, you've put me on the spot. However, nina kyenjize nti sometimes oba emirundi egisinga obuta confronting head on Eddy nakoze bwe tebannamuyisa emabega ne okay, so waliwo ebintu ebimu kale nga byo biri unethical and very nga tetukikiririzaamu kikola nti okwewala burning bridges and because kagundi kaffe kakyali katini ka industry tukyeta we still need each other. Yeah, I mean we have a studio, but why is it that wabawo ekiganya nkubira Eddy kyali wange ndikodingira akantu kaka ositegeera and I do that a lot. Nkubira First Love nina voice gyenjagala do
this for me.
Yes. Yanga akaweereza right away ositegeera. We have been blessed that we are able to confront and have those difficult decisions where situations
can come off tight.
Yeah. Kuba ezizo zibaawo ate oluusi weesanganga let's say the situation ebadde ezimbulukuserwa assumptions oba that so oba kukula kuno oyiga obutasirika, you pick up the phone when there is waliwo banange oba kale ng'oyokyezza n'ogamba bana I'm sorry I did twakizemu bwe tuti ositegeera. Of course waliwo situations whereby waliwo abamu nga tebagala
when shit hits the fan.
Yeah, it's our business. You have to learn how to firefight, sell assurance to clients. Yeah, this we can do. Also take feedback. Waba wechitatukiridde, take ownership. Imani chaganyemko. Yes, we'll do better next time. Yeah.
Anything you would say if you could turn back the time? If there's something you can say to Sandy, because if I could turn back the time.
Maybe chenyezo okwogera. Muri kyempulira nga sakikwasaganya bulungi, like I didn't balance my social life. I'm not regretting putting in the work, but I feel like I robbed myself of some years of, and then along the way, I was not able to maintain certain relationships with certain people, especially like, and this I'm talking about, like people I was in relationship with, baby.
Mama.
Yeah, but beginning, you put a lot of time in work.
Yeah.
Nobako.
Yeah. So why? I'm trying to use my words bulungi. Nenga, yeah. I believe I didn't handle that part of my life very well, and so now I struggle. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Umanyi buli wolwawo.
Baba wekijja.
Nkiwana mukulu wange. Mr. Luwala hold like paper. Bikyaganye. Yeah.
Njagala twogereko ku concerts, as this is my last question to you, Benon. You've done ng'ogyeko concerts ez'abayimbi bammwe ne ba artists abebweru nga Taras Riley. You did Juliana. You are now doing Irene on the 26th of Friday. Why is there a criteria
of why we do concerts?
No. Abantu kangabe mulingo babeeronde nnyo. Abayimbi tulina kabako mumukwate.
No.
Geoffrey Rutaya wali
oli mutuufu nnyo.
Abayimbi bangi Saha wali
Mabaali.
Amayinja yakamala ennaku ezo.
Twamusabako ekibbulu naye already baali bakitwala. So, and I'm going to be very honest with you. And you are very right. So, si tino tweronda, but tukula bukuzi. Yeah. And for a very long time, a lot of things, a lot of decisions had to go through me and Julius, which is a very primitive way of operating a business that you want to scale and, you know, make sure that, you know, it has systems. And so that has affected a lot of things that we wanted to do. You know, every now you get the go and you know, expansion. And so with time, where Sanganga is, we've tried to grow the different departments. Okay, there's an events department that's headed by someone. Tinewa abanze, kachari wange Jenkins ayakuba chivuru. Nina gwe nina okubira. Nina juzi walo DJ chali wange, because I won't mention names. Yali agala kuba at one of our gondis. Katinga nino atuku because Odi abera yakoze the program tugenda kola bwatuti so mba sisobola kumucyankalanya kugamba nyigawo chali wange. So musaba olugayi wange akubawa watandika okumbuuza akanana akataano nange nensikwa mwamange olaba ono ansinga okuba out tamumanyi osegera because now we are no longer etukyali bali flamboyant
so
kati wesanga nga waliwo abatusinga so we tusonyiwe mu ssebo naye nga oli right, but you're going to see a lot more of that, and you know, there are people that have been put in place nga chebalina okukola ekyo.
So you have a team. You don't just wake up as Benon n'okubira Julius mugamba omanyi tukole ekivulu kya Chance Nalubega. No, you have a team which brainstorms, they put figures and stuff, and then you all agree that that's the direction.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Abatulaba
era nange nina abantu be kigambe ntya be answering too.
You report to some
on certain things, you know. So and I love it that way. Nti kwegamba ndi mukozi chimpe mirembe. I'm able to travel. I'm able to be here with you guys. You know.
Ulina time ekwata position.
Chenali sisobola ludi banange. Yeah. So chitambula chito. And I would encourage anyone who has a business out there
to build a team,
to empower people.
Tokiremerako paka kuwulira bubi. Yeah, kitekemu abantu, make it grow, make it sustainable, make it scalable. Let people make mistakes. Let
them learn.
Train. We always need to be trained. Be enomkozi. Naina kino ekintu nga ndi so impatient. Yeah, and then I would expect that they should know. Osegera nali anyway nali mufunyo naye
you learned along
yeah nkuze funye experience and I'm grateful.
Do you hope to sing soon now that you have enough time on your fingers? Any chance of a song soon? Something? You missed the microphone.
Oluusi waliwo enfunye ekinyegenyege nempira nga byakikwatamu naye I won't lie to you, like this thing, it has to come to you. No, okay, let me do this. Oh, let me record a song.
You would sing for passion, not for the sake.
Yeah. Simanyi naye I really, you feel like you want to sing something that's a reflection of who you are now. Osege sija kudao ntandike kuimba maybe olinga bichi nga singwe osege so yeah, that's where I am right now. So I can't say no, I won't sing again if I feel inspired. Maybe I'm performing. Yeah, I mean, someone can be playing something and I join, like that. Yeah, that comes naturally. But recording,
that's another level. Thank you, Benon.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks to the team at Swangz. You are very good guys. Thanks for the team at Swangz. I love working with you guys. Badru sebo webali nnyo okubeera nti okolede na Mukasa nakansubire tekyafectinze quality ya kifaananyi. Mr. Jenkins Mukasa sebo ekintu ndowooza sebo
ne Jenkins tambuzizza nnyo bibuuzo
kuba ebisinga mbi man.
Ate wagamba okolera abantu kakati sebo
Mukasa is not good at putting himself in the position of the people. Kuba nange ebimu byembuuzizza ebimu mbadde mbimanyi but nga mbibuuza so that abantu babifune from the horse's mouth.
Anjamubuuza olunaddako.
Thank you guys.
Luno olwaleero kasita olwefuze.
Temwerabira omukulu ono ye yategese endongo ya Irene. Definitely tujja kubanga tugiraba ku Friday ennaku z'omwezi zijja kuba 26 Kampala Serena Hotel.
Yeah, man.
Kansubire nti ticket yo wagifunye dda and you have your dancing shoes. Bw'obanga enjala si nnungi, please toyambala kakondo. Ladies, you don't look nice nga toyagala okuzina ate kakondo ogijjeemu ate ebigere tebirabika bulungi. Jangu ng'oyambadde trainers because there's going to be a lot of fun, there's going to be a lot of dancing, it's going to be mad. And I have a lot of trust and respect in Swangz Avenue. Whenever they do something, they really do it nice. So, yeah, get loose outfits. If you're bamlicious, please do us a favor, wear something that shows your curves so we can enjoy the night together as we dance and make merry. Edward Sendi ge manya gange. Thank you. God bless. Mbere bulungi.
Uganda, are you ready? July, Kampala Serena Hotel, Swangz Avenue, Mekito-Sako. Irene Nambiru's timeless experience. Eno constantly life. Irene Nambiru aluto kuyimbira kakati. Akomyewo n'endongo gy'otalyerabira. ku Kampala Serena Hotel ngabiri mukaga July tugulawe sawa 12 endonge tandika ku sawa emu yennyini aleba tickets emitwalo 15 endala za mitwalo 2 emeza y'abantu 8 ya milioni 3 ticket yozigula online woka ku muk.com okubukinga emeza kwa noti 75 mukaga mwena mukaga 2 mukaga 2 emu olwo ye best Afro Pop Uganda artist.